Oh, man, for some reason, I just didn't wanna do this today. I just don't wanna do it, but you gotta push through and not let other people's fears and stupidity get in the way. Hey, Carl, if you think you're telling the truth, just you're allowed to do that. If they show you where you're wrong, then maybe you should take it on. But for some reason, they get stuck in their stupidity and get lost in their Satan brain and don't want to find their way out because it's really comfortable with Satan. He's a really good cuddler, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Who is Jesus? Was he a nice guy? Was Jesus like you people better ask yourself, you Christians who believe in Jesus, you better ask yourself, who was that guy? Did he seem like a nice guy? Was he telling the Pharisees, hey guys, you're steering these people to hell and you're with the devil, you're losers. Stop it. He stood up for what was right. Like, I don't know what you guys get out of like I seen this thing and I don't know. I I don't know who it is, but it's called Mr. Vilified or something. And there was this great big huge rant about how they talked about the Bible and how you're supposed to read it. I don't know. She seems pretty simple to me, and that's men, they want to complicate shit, right? You guys let me know where I might be wrong because I try to simplify things. That's what having consciousness or being aware of your surroundings is like. It's about shedding and having an understanding, simplifying, and everybody's looking to complicate and add because then you can add cost to it. But anyways, back to the Bible. Yeah, it basically says there's ten rules to be with God. And, then it talks about a man that's going to come, and because nobody knows those simple rules, because men's fucking adding shit all over the place. God's son comes down here and tries to show people the way, tries to tell people the way. And well, he found out that they were all being led astray. They were being little sheep of the devil, and they wanted to feel comfortable because they knew that, well, at least they had what they needed, or I don't know. The less thans could suffer because, well, they didn't have the right job. If you that's still the anyways, the Bible. Yeah, it's about Jesus. It's like when Jesus said, "Go spread my gospel." He didn't say spread the Bible around. No, tell them my God story. Tell them what I have taught you. But we're limited to what you know what I mean? Maybe there's more out there, and if we actually tried, we could figure it out, but who knows? But yeah, that's my interpretation of the Bible, and the point of it is to always be with Jesus and don't follow a script. Just fucking be with Jesus, and whatever happens, happens, and you don't have to worry about it because you know you're with Jesus. But I don't know, like, is it Paul that's getting in everybody's brain? Like, hey, let's be weak and wait for somebody to fight the evil for us? Because that's what it is. That's why the world's evil. That's why it's with Satan, because no men want to get with God and be uncomfortable and go against that mighty Satan. Satan is not fucking strong. He's a fucking loser. He's got nothing, nothing, nothing but his lies, half truths, and stupidity that he puts into men's brains, that in turn makes him powerful because those men put on other people's brains that they're powerful and there's nothing they can do about it. Sit there and do as you're told, and everything will be okay. And if you act up, no, I'm not talking about being a criminal and shit like that. If you're a criminal, you deserve to get locked up. But seems they're going after, Well, hey, this is, you guys know I'm pretty, sensitive about that thing, right? I don't like thinking that I fucking bought onto love, Satan's love, and, well, got manipulated and didn't take time to think because, well, they didn't really give us much time to think. Hey, it's now or never because if you don't take it, you might kill your father-in-law, buddy. You want to be responsible for that? You might want to take this. Mhm. See, I don't like being wrong. I'd rather think that it was a great thing, but I don't. And Fauci's pardon really fucking bothers me because I think he was involved. He wouldn't debate anybody, do nothing. Him and his fucking little side chick, fucking Peter Otez. RFK was willing to, was RFK compromised there? Then they was smoothly involved in his life then. I don't fuck this world fucking sucks. Fauci. Hey, did you know there was a whole bunch of people way back when AIDS came around, and they were pointing the finger at that fucker there too, saying, "Hey, Fauci, you're a fucking sue me, motherfucker. I'd like to get this evidence in." Then the whole world will have to acknowledge it. Maybe it'll go on the news. Maybe someone will fucking listen to me, Fauci. Can you imagine being a little worm against humanity and you've just fucking been able to get away with whatever the fuck it is you want to do? I don't know. To me, I don't know if fucking Fauci's riding with Satan, but that's pretty fucking satanic and against humanity if he did do that shit. Can you imagine the karma? Did you have a good time, Fauci? Fuck me, man. I feel sorry for that boy. That's why I'd like to find out. He might want to get himself some help because he doesn't. I don't know. Do they not understand karma or are they tricked and fooled with half truths? Hey, if you guys tell them on the side and then lie to their faces, because that's what they do. They give you the information, but they lie to your faces too. And they look nice and loving and make you feel like if you don't do as they're fucking tell you that you're just not loving, you're a fascist little pig. And you don't deserve to be in society. But hey, Fauci's got a pardon and there's nothing we can do about it, eh? Deep state. Who's the deep state? Who's the deep state? Donald, come on. Who's the deep state? Donald Trump doesn't know who the deep state is because he's a fucking deep dummy. Dun, 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 dun. Who's the deep state? Oy, fucking Klaus Schwab. What a dork that fucking guy is. Eh? Can you imagine that guy going to God? The Sith Lord meeting the Lord. Fuck that dork. Can you imagine? He'll just crumble like a bitch. All these big, strong, powerful men finding out there's God and their douchebaggery will fucking get them in the end. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Can you work it for the worth it? Hey, can you still come to Christ? That'd be a great thing. I think God would love that more than anything. To see the worst of his children fucking come back from fucking wow, that would I bet you God that would fill God's heart. Someone really willing to work for it. Because I'm telling you, I think I'd work for it, but hey, who knows? Who knows? What else should we talk about? Seems that I got nobody on here and I seem to be talking to myself. I can't stand doing this. I don't like it. But I don't like the fact that hey, I missed this. So this Smith guy in the Senate here, he's trying to put provisions in so America can't attack Canada, Greenland, or Panama. He's a little worried that the USA might try and attack these countries based on what his government's been saying. Maybe he knows that, hey, if you guys try to, and well, you're already trying to fucking rip Canada apart economically because we're too stupid to fucking do our own thing and suck off your fucking teat. So, yeah, you guys, Americans, you wanna support that, that's on you. That's your karma too. You know what I mean? If you allow your leaders to lead you that way, and if you think for 1 second that God is on your side, if you want to take Greenland over and pretend like it's for your protection, meanwhile you already have a space force over there. I'm quite sure they'd give you a little bit more land, have some docks or something if that's what you really wanted to do. But now it's about the ownership of the material sitting over there. But can you imagine? America's gotta be retarded not to hear like, JD Vance was over in Greenland and actually telling the troops that Greenland was not doing right by the world, and that they need to, at all costs, take it over. Like, that's real. Mad Max, I'm here, bro. You are a trip. Well, I hope it's a good trip. But don't go tripping with me, trip with Jesus, trip with Christ. But but if you trip with Christ, we'll be tripping together, right? Wouldn't that be a great trip? Fuck, right? And all it takes for us to do is let go of our stupidity and, well, just wanna be better and know that, well, the reason we are the way we are is because we've been taught that we're shit turds and we need to be fucking ignorant fucking shit turds to each other. This Uncle Will is trying to destroy my mind, but in return, he's only destroying his I don't know where he comes up with his fantasies and shit. It's really kinda weird. Like, I share this dude's video. I don't really watch too much of it, but I went back and watched a little bit after I shared it. And I'm like, does this dude actually believe his own shit or what's going on here? But I looked in the comment section and like, this is narcissism, guys. This is what I want you to understand about narcissism. I'll show you a little bit. Da, 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 da. So excuse me. So, so let's go in the comment section. Well, Cass, she's really an ass. She's in his comment section saying, Unky just cracked the case wide open. I forgot about that documentary, The Pieces Fit. Welcome to my documentary, Cass. You've been documented as a fucking idiot. Will you undocument yourself and get with Christ? And then, well, then you won't protect the pedos, you fucking idiot. So much for Upchurch being a chosen one. Like, listen, Mad Max. It is hard on the ego to have to accept that you wanna listen to people and you wanna believe what they say. I'm sorry, I just fucking bought on to what he was saying, but that's all. I could prove that with his own videos, his own words, his own songs. I could tell you where I thought because I'm telling you what, everybody wants to be a chosen one. They want to dance and they want to have the big fucking channels. But it is hell if you really wanna be a chosen one. But hey, maybe that's why everybody's not worried about anything. Just let the pedophiles run wild because, well, they're all popping in positivity on the light. And they're not gonna let the darkness, they're not even gonna look at it. They're not gonna pay attention to it because 'cause they're all victims and they're being gang stalked. But anyways, yeah, it's you if you're really chosen, you don't wanna be the only one. You know what I mean? It's a scary situation. It's like, "Hey, how do you explain to people you think God's communicating with you and wants you to do things to help the world?" And that's fucking crazy, man. "Hey, I wanna find someone else who's saying it and maybe come together with them and fucking, help the world." Upchurch is gonna have to rewatch those fucking videos that he commented on. You know what I mean? Why? Why would he do that? A rap superstar just trying to fuck with people's brains, it's kinda weird. But hey, Ryan Upchurch, and he's got many people that will protect and do whatever it takes for him. It's really sick. He's polluting people's brains by making them think that he's special, just like he did to me. But I never did his bidding. I still always made my own mind up. I still didn't agree with everything that he did said. You can go back and watch the videos, but anyways. Yeah, it's lonely being chosen, and you're trying to always look for others. You're always trying to find help. Hey, this is crazy. Can you talk me the fuck out of this? It ain't a good time like these other fuckers say it is. They're dancing around, fucking being victims, and here I am trying not to be a victim. Tell people, hey, this is really fucking humanity here. Like, please take a look at ourselves. Look at what you're trying to do to me. I think I'm a child of God. Why are you trying to beat me? Just because I don't act the way you do. Listen to the way I think. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Prove to me I'm wrong. Or if I am with God, then you're hurting yourselves. Please stop. I love you. Don't do this. Fucking weird world. My boy Copper Top. Carl, you shouldn't throw rocks living in a glass house. It's not wise. Fix your own house before you worry about the world's problems. Well, bud, if the world's problems are seeping into my house, and well, I have to expose the world's problems, and in order to expose my house, I don't know. I gotta do what I gotta do, brother. I don't know what fucking. Do you even think like we have to face our problems? You know what I mean? Like, and if the problem doesn't want to be faced, then you go deeper because there's a bigger problem. Making that problem not identify, there's a problem. So, you know what I mean? I don't know who the major problem is yet, Copper Top. I don't know who Satan is. I don't know if Satan even exists, but he certainly does in the brains of the humanoids these days. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just some little cute furry guy or something. Who knows, eh? Fuck, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. God gives you an open mind. He tries to lead you the right way, but you got to be willing to fucking follow his way through Jesus, through the truth. Try and figure shit out. Unfortunately, people don't realize that sometimes you think God's showing you something because it's good. It's just not the case. He's showing you, hey, look out. This is bad. You know what I mean? Yes, Ryan is a sick piece of shit. Agree 100%. He, and I know you didn't agree with everything he said. Well, that's the thing. I'll be really honest with you, and I was already in my head going, "Carl, you really shouldn't be doing this," but when it came down to that Mises thing, Mises never said, "Hey, bud, we're besties or anything. Hey, I know this guy. I like him. He's kinda cool." You know what I mean? Like, I've interacted with him, and, well, I thought Mises proved that, but, Creek Squad still just I don't know. I don't know. And I've seen Upchurch trash his fans because they've said, "Hey, man, what about the Bible? You said the Bible's crap. I can't follow you anymore because follow the Bible because that's what I've been taught." So instead of Ryan Upchurch giving a reason why he doesn't follow the Bible, he just says, "Fuck you, buddy. Take a shit. You're the idiot." Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I don't know what in the Bible is real. But I do know that there's codes in there for the humanoids. You know what I mean? No fear 365 times. It's because we always are going to have that little bit of fear and that uncomfortability of fucking trying to leave Satan and come to God and do the right thing. Not because it's hard to do the right thing, but because you know you're going to be fucking bashed and trashed. And you know what I mean? It's that uncomfortability that makes you stronger and wiser because you've had the devil in you and you can identify him in others. He fed those 2 wolves and, well, anyways. So there's Copper Top. Josh Atkins. Keep cooking 'em, Uncle Will. Well, what if Josh Atkins Uncle Will is really cooking Josh Atkins? Real bad. Okay. So, Little Penny, who has been nice She's been nice to me. She never comes in. She's never ignorant. She'll ask questions or whatever. And so she says, "Oh, that's sad." So she believes Uncle Will. That's sad. And then Kay Taylor, Casey the cat or whatever her name is. Casey, you got yourself in trouble, girl. Little Penny, it's sad, really sad. Dr. Uggs hurt more than the addict. Everybody connected to Carl will be suffering, but I can't help that. He reminded of the man in a tiny place in Scotland. Everybody knew delicious. Then one day carried them out. Carl needs, I hope he makes it because we all know that will come, nobody helps him. He has told us. So, she's really trying to convince fucking little Penny I'm a problem. I'm I'm gonna hurt myself. No, I've said, hey, shit turns. If fucking the world don't want me, and here's my story, and they can't show me where I'm delusional. I want on the maid program. I don't want to live in your guys' twisted fucking fantasies of living in France over here. You know what I mean? I don't want fucking the leadership being all satanic and sword fighting all over the place. They don't know if they're men or women or what the fuck's going on. And it's all sorts of twisted. The people, all the rich people have been to an island, and I don't want it to continue. You know what I mean? People just don't care until it happens to them. Deerfeld. I really do wish we were in a simulation because this is just sad, Carl. Definitely needs some serious mental help. Well, Deerfield, please help me, bud. Let me know. Well, I'm telling you right now, and only based on the things that Uncle Will has said himself, I think he's in the closet himself. Now, any man who runs around saying, hey, the only way I'm going to have a conversation with you is if you're in ladies' underwear, there's something not clicking in his head right. You know what I mean? He should be honest with his wife if that's the way he wants to be. He shouldn't be living a lie with her. It's not fair to her. You know what I mean? Be free, Uncle Will. Let yourself go, brother. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I can help Uncle Will. I tried, but he just keeps making up more lies, and more lies. It's really sad. But, anyways, so we got HB. Looks like Carl needs to clean up his porch before worrying about the American people's opinions, or people, in my opinion. Well, we all got to come together as a people, but I don't know if you hear when I talk about Canada or you just miss it or you don't hear when I talk about America. I have nothing against anybody, but America says it's all in what you believe, right? And America has got the world to believe that they're the most powerful country in the world. And that, well, if they can see the light, then everybody can see the light. So maybe America needs to see the fucking light and wake the fuck up. Hey, you put the responsibility on yourselves. You say you're number one. Maybe it's time to be number one. Show the world. Hey, if I could fucking inspire my people, I would. I'd inspire any people. I don't care. I like it's not to follow me. The inspiration is for them to be with Christ because there's a big reward at the end for just being fucking good person. But humans don't understand what it's like to be a good person anymore. They don't understand. And they see somebody standing up for the truth and it irritates them because they're crazy and they're standing up for things that I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand your guys' weird fascinations for standing up for elite pedophiles. It fucking really disgusts me. Oh, and then we got another little penny comment here. They tried this in Amsterdam, so she's talking about in a province I don't live in BC, they enable drug users. They can buy heroin, you can get whatever you want. It's to enable them so that it's not contaminated drugs, you know what I mean? They can get high and not worry about dying, you know what I mean? No fear, just keep shooting up and it's a whole big system over there. But it's still a bad system in Ontario, but you can't go out and buy whack and crack and fucking all that shit here. Okay. But who knows? It's been a success in BC and they wanted it shut down, but the fucking federal government said no. No, it's going swimmingly. So yeah, and I brought that up a million times how I don't like how my country's done that. But for some reason, Uncle Will wants to wipe it in my face that look at your country, Carl. Oh yeah, Uncle Will, California, baby. Seattle, Michigan. You guys don't have drug problems, do you? It's just here in BC. It didn't take work making it legal to use needles, etc. But I don't think Carl is dangerous, just harmless and lonely and needs help. But he probably was a good guy. Just my opinion. Have a good day, sir. Was a good guy. No, I was the nicest guy. I got my kid here. You can ask him. Fuck, I used to be a sweetheart. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, honey. Yeah, whatever you want. You want to do that? Don't do it. Because I don't want to fight. You know what I mean? I was the nicest person in the world. I never fought with my wife for things I wanted. Just, hey, I live in bliss. Huh. It's a good time. Yeah, that's where nice gets you. Not standing up for the right things. But here's the best part about Little Penny's comment. We always got to have Kay Taylor in here, right? Casey the cat. Do you know he spoke about driving into a group of innocent people? Oh my gosh, Penny, you should hate me. I viciously drove into a fucking no wonder I ended up in the hospital mentally ill. I was violent. I was just driving into crowds of people, just being a psychopath, Kay Taylor. Oh man, it all clicks in now. My own victim. Thanks, Kay Taylor. Fucking idiot. You're going to meet Satan, sweetheart, for your stupidity and ignorance. And I didn't do it. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to say, hey, you might want to smarten up, KK. KKK, KKK, KKK. You're headed down with cast the ass. And it's not going to be good. Wow, that seems dangerous to me. Very dangerous. Have a look at the stuff Carl admits to, little Penny. I think you will change your mind. I'm sending you love, little Penny. Don't dare like that psychopath Carl, for you will not be part of our group. How dare you? Hey, you know what you are, KKK? You're Uncle Will's little flying monkey. Your brain has been funked up and it's not in control of itself there, KKK. You little Satan lover. You must be a Satan lover because do you know what elite pedophiles do to children, you fucking shit turd? Do you know? Because should I go into my comments? Is it Copper Top or which fucking shit turd was it? Came into my comments and said, "Hey, Carl, I'm really tired of you talking about the children, you fucking sicko. You're really disgusting." No, Copper Top, you have screws loose in your fucking brain, bud, because you're scared to use your voice and say the right things because you might lose everything because you're a dingling. You're a dingling, dummy. Get your shit together and get with Christ. Hey, they come from God. You don't have to be here, Copper Top. I'm from God. I'm telling you, you're going to pay for being stupid. You know what I mean? If you support stupidity, you're going to gather that karma. You know what I mean? Just because you don't invade Greenland doesn't mean you're not part of it. If you're not voicing your opinion against it, you're with it. But chow, that will be your karma. Just like all your bombs and bullets that are fucking destroying women, children, and men over in Palestine, you ain't got nothing to say against it, then you must be for it. That's your fucking karma. Shitty karma to pick up on for something you didn't do, but you accepted it. So that's why I don't think there's a lot of people with God. We don't understand thou shalt not kill. Right? And Jesus even made it simpler than that, Copper Top. He said, hey, if you follow these two, the 10 will all be interact. You won't even have to worry. And then the natives, they got the 7, but simple 7. Fuck, just follow that. It's good. You're good to go. The truth is involved in there too. It's a big symbol there. At least it used to be. Till the white man came, took their good spirits away, and well, gave them some alcohol, and well, filled them with some bad spirits, and well, it's kept them weak and down and thinking they're powerless. And when they do want to fight, they want to fight for the land. They don't want to fight for anything else. They want to fight for what their ancestors lost. And instead of what we should be doing as together as humanity, coming together and saying, hey, this fucking ain't right. It's their ancestors who said, hey, when Whitey comes, it can be a bad time or it can be the best time that ever happened. Maybe we can turn a good time or a bad time into a good time, but we'll never know unless we want to fucking ask for a good time. But who knows? Is it too late, Copper Top? We got tsunami warnings. We got some earth rumblings, some earthquake action. We got some shit coming from the sun. We got fucking, what else do we got going on, bud? We got, well, they're trying to pump through our heads now. I seen the same article on Timmel there. Evil aliens on the way, eh? Nothing to bring the world together like some evil aliens, eh? What is Skylink or Elon's fucking bullshit up there? Are we about to have a Spider-Man show? Are the evil aliens come to attack and we're gonna come together as humanity and give ourselves over to the World Economic Forum and well, be the fourth industrial revolution. We all came together for a revolution against the evil aliens. Fuck. Listen. Time's up, Carl. Fuck, come take care of me, Copper Top. Time's up, buddy. Time's up. Time's up for what? Hey, time's up for you to fucking go to heaven? Is that it? Is it just too late for you to come together in your brain? Because that's what you got to do. You don't know this. They tell you to put your heart and soul on Jesus. They forget about the brain. What makes sense? Because when you follow your heart, you try and follow men because you love them. You don't want them to lie to you. You don't think it's possible, but hey, here we are. If you are, fuck, you are the timekeeper. Yeah, Copper Top. Well, you're the timekeeper, bitch. Oh my God, time's ticking, Carl. Well, times keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. I don't know what to tell you, all boys. Does your time keep ticking on into the future? You have Satan's brain, eh? Does it keep going on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever? Think of fucking roasting forever. I don't want to. I want to be a good boy. I want to do as God says. And there's only 10 simple rules. And well, my bro, Jesus, he set the stage for us. This is how you got to be. Got to be willing to move fucking mountains. You got to fucking believe so fucking hard in something that's so fucking impossible. And see, I'm going to show you something, Copper Top. I'm going to show you what fucking shit turds like you and Uncle Will do to good men. Now, I don't even know if this is real. It might be just the stage setup. But let's take a look. Copper Top, at a real fucking hero. And he seems to be missing. If he's real, he's really fucking good. And humanoids could really use more fucking people like this, but people like this get destroyed. Shit.
I'm doing with your shirtless friends. I'm on Rumble mostly because I don't have time to do like a 1 minute. It doesn't all fit in there.
It's not that guy. That guy, I don't know. He's asking to come together. So I was thinking, hey, maybe I'll answer him. But nobody likes to answer my shit. Everybody, maybe I am crazy, but nobody will fucking let me know where. And it's really frustrating. I wish somebody would fucking step up to the plate. Jesus wouldn't accept you, Carl. You're not nice enough. No, Jesus wasn't nice, you fucking shit turds. He told the fucking Pharisees they were shit turds. He told them. He tried fucking gathering the people, saying, hey, he didn't go straight to the Pharisees. Here, you guys probably know about this too, or you've seen this guy before.
That's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing.
Now he's missing. Julian Brown, the mind behind turning plastic waste into fuel, hasn't been seen in over 2 weeks. What happened to him? Julian Brown, also known online as Jab, is a 776 Foundation Climate Fellow and the founder of two green companies, Nature Jab and Jabarima. At just 12th grade level education, he's already built tech that could change the world.
Did you fucking hear that? 12th grade level of education.
A microwave pyrolysis system that turns plastic into gasoline. He's been featured on platforms like the Weather Channel and praised for live demos showing exactly how his process works. But now he's missing. According to multiple social media posts, Julian hasn't been heard from since July 3rd, 2025. It's been over 2 weeks. Friends, followers, and fellow activists are worried, especially after he previously posted about safety concerns. Others have pointed out a disturbing pattern. He's not the first Black inventor working on alternative energy to vanish. Posts with the hashtag Where's Julian Brown are now flooding timelines, with many wondering if his groundbreaking invention made him a target. Whether Julian Brown is missing by choice, in hiding, or something worse, his disappearance has sparked serious questions about how we protect and support young Black innovators. If you have any information, please contact local authorities. And if you haven't heard of Julian Brown before now, look him up. This is someone who was trying to change the world.
And that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing. Why am I out here working on this plastic in the fuel reactor I've been working on for 5 years, since I was 17? Why am I out here in 100-degree weather? Why am I out here despite being falsely accused and reported to the EPA and the IRS? Why am I out here despite weird Black helicopters that turn off their radar transponder circling me 6 times at night? Why am I out here sleeping in my van, crazy humidity, mosquitoes, gnats flying in, and yet I still do it? Why am I out here despite having to drive 4 hours every time I want to work on this machine? Because when I was doing it in my parents' backyard, I blew myself up and I had to go to the hospital for second-degree burn surgery. I do this because this is my mission I've assigned myself to. I do this because I do not fear death. I do not fear suffering or uncomfortability. You know what I fear? I fear allowing an idea of something that may not even exist or happen have enough control over your entire life to where you're not even really living your life. That's the only thing I fear. And thus, I am completely set on what I want to do here, and nothing will steer my course but my.
You guys go find that whole fucking video, because those are the people. You want me to stay quiet, Wild Buddha, about somebody who wants to fucking change the world? do good by you and you don't give a fuck that he's missing. He has taken fucking garbage and turned it into fucking energy. And he's missing because what would happen if that fucking happened, right? Your rich elite pedophiles couldn't make any fucking money, could they? Could they? That would better your fucking world. And you want to stay silent. You don't want to come together. You think that I should stay off the devil's tools and not use the devil's tools against them. You're a fucking retard. This is exactly what God's been doing the whole fucking time. I've been warning you. You guys are playing the wrong fucking game. This internet will destroy the fucking devil. Every tool the devil has used to try and destroy God will be used against the devil. You don't get it. You fucking tools of the devil. When people finally see how many retarded fuckheads are out there, can know about elite pedophiles, and still fight the ones who want to bring people together to end them fucking children. You guys are a fucking joke. You are going to go to hell because that's what you chose. Not me. I didn't choose it for you. I don't want it for you. In fact, I wish you'd change your minds. But if you don't, and you want to be disgusting little fucking pedo protectors, fry, motherfucker, fry. You know what I mean? You don't have to be here. You don't have to believe a word that I say. But I'd like to find people that I can have conversations with. You know what I mean? Like people like little Penny who are actually, maybe interested in hearing. I'm not asking her to believe. Like she can ask any question she wants, or anybody can. Durkee, go fuck your hat. Get the fuck out of here. Go pray for somebody else. Pray for yourself because that's the only one that can bring you to God. They'll tell you to wait for everybody else's prayers. No, it's only your prayers that can bring you to God. You don't get that. It's your connection with God that's important. You can wish away for anybody you want. And if that happens to happen and you think that it happened because you prayed for him, well, so be it. But prayers can, when you come together for the same prayer, I do think that they can make a difference. But this bullshit that you guys like to play. Oh my God, time's ticking, Carl. There you go again, thinking you know me. Well, Cop Top, I don't need to know you. You don't need to be here. I don't need to fucking even know you exist. But just remember, don't come back. I forgive you. I'm not the way to Christ. So you can go find somebody else to help you because you definitely need some help. You might want to find a nicer one. I do know some. I can point you out in the direction of them. You know what I mean? People who have solid advice and they say it much nicer. They pick up on you. You know what I mean? I don't know them personally, never talked to them, but I see a woman on TikTok that, seems like she's learned from a lot of the shit that she's went through. And then while she was learning, she wanted to figure out why her bullies wanted to be bullies. So she knows how to read people like you. You know what I mean? Because she already learned from you a long time ago. So, anyways, I'm going to pray for Carl and find peace in your heart. Hey, bud, waste your prayers. Go ahead, pray for me. But I know it's really what you want is you want to cast spells my way because that's what you fucking shitheads do. That's what you're doing, witchcraft. You're casting spells. Little eyes, little eyes, little eyes. All over the place. Would you like to talk about Uncle Will's lies in his last video? Like I said, she's a beauty. A beauty. Hey, Uncle Will, there is this thing that's called a digital footprint. And you can match timelines and match actions. And well, you gotta love the digital dollars now, eh? You just see the whole flow of everything. Use the devil's tools against them, eh, Uncle Will? Prove you're a liar there. And well, my workplace, it was just me working on a computer, pushing a couple buttons, eh, buddy? Uncle Will picks one plant and just a couple pieces of machinery in that plant because there's a lot of manual labor still in that plant. But what they were trying to do was show off the automated shit that they in that plant. But hey, buddy, that plant, I did work there like fuck 20 fucking like I started off in that plant. None of that stuff was there, buddy. He tried to make it sound like, hey, I just fucking lost my head and fucking lost all control of my brain and fucking didn't want to be alive because I fucking didn't know how to push the right buttons. That's the clown show that you fucking retards are, for crying out loud. It's quite the sickening and disturbing, but hey, keep on lying. Keep trying to defile me as a man. And well, when you have to take your own demons back because you don't want to acknowledge them right now. So they're fucking, you're trying to get them to hit my central nervous system, trying to make me believe you. Well, I don't. And when you find out there's God, you're going to have to fucking suck those demons all back. Every fucking one of them. Every person who supported you too, Uncle Will, they're gonna have to bite that karma. It's just like the bullets and fucking Palestine, the bombers and all that stuff. But hey, it's all sorts crazy. Why would you go out and make shit up in your head just to fucking hate somebody? Because you don't like what they say. Hey, but if you know, nobody will know that you're protecting pedophiles if you don't come over here. I wouldn't even talk about you. You know what I mean? I'll try and convince other people not to protect pedophiles. Maybe they're open to opening their brain and saying, hey, maybe Bill Gates is a problem. Maybe we should ask some questions. Hey, maybe we can use this internet that Buddha wants us to fucking stay the fuck off of and use it against Satan. Hey, I'll use the maid against Satan too, because that's Satan. That's what I mean. I'll use everything against Satan. His music, I'll use it against him, hillbilly. I'll use it against them. Dave Grohl, I'll use Satan against them. Hey, sorry, Dave, you picked the wrong guy, bud. There's not a happy ending for you. There could have been. You were lied to. This was your chance to come to God, bud. Hey, Lady Gaga. Hey, how hurt would the world? And I'm not saying anything. What if Taylor Swift wasn't everybody thought she was? What if? Hey, what if she was out there hurting people's brains on purpose? Hey, I don't know. Could the world deal with that? Could the Swifties fucking hold on to their brains or would they lose them? Because they wanted to be with Taylor so desperately that they just can't let go. I'm not saying she is with the devil, but if she is, if you hang out with it, if you're inspired by devil people, then you might go the way of them. But who knows, Hillbilly? What do you think hell is, bud? What do you think hell is? I watched The Chosen, and when Jesus is talking about something about when Jesus or when God throws them into the fire, and I don't know. When they go into the fire, like if you go into the fire, do you think it's forever or is it just to burn all your impurities off that you fucking gained? Hey, hey, you break all your generational curses. That'd be a long burn, eh? Long burn for Uncle Will, wouldn't it? Do you think even when he was burning, do you think he'd accept he was burning, or do you think he'd still fucking believe that everything was peachy keen? It's okay to be an idiot. It's okay to fucking trash on people just because they make you feel uncomfortable. They make you feel like a coward. Well, Uncle Will, except you're a coward, bud. You are a fucking coward. Uncle Will and all his little clowns are nothing but little fucking cowards who have nothing to offer the world. So if you don't have anything to offer the world, then you don't want to find your purpose that God gave you. You don't want to take that fucking special challenge that, hey, ride with Satan. God loves you. Satan doesn't. He wants to take you down with him. He wants as many friends as possible. He's an insecure little bitch like Donald Trump. Don't tell me that little cunt ain't fucking insecure. Look at him. He has to have the love of men. If he doesn't have the love of men, he would go fucking insane. That's why he plays the art of the deal. He has to be loved. He has to be loved or and hated. You know what I mean? Because he gets a thrill off of, being a douchebag too. You know what I mean? Uncle Will can change your tire. I don't mean that, Uncle Will. Like when I say that, I don't mean I have nothing to offer the world, but nothing to offer heaven. I mean, if you're not willing to step up here on earth, then why would God let you into heaven? Like, what are these Christians thinking that they just don't have to fucking do a thing? Jesus died for their sins, and it's just fucking hey. Because I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys something, and you guys let me know what you think. Because I'm going to open up some personal stuff. And hey, I don't usually share information but hey, if you have, because I always speak, if you ever want to record me, go ahead, feel free, because I will fucking speak the way, whether I'm recorded or not. You know what I mean? If I'm saying something about somebody, I'm not going to be afraid to say it to their face. But if I don't know something about somebody, I'm definitely not going to talk about it. Unless there's facts or reasons to talk about it. Carl, I told you I don't believe in false idols or fairy tales. The worst human thump the Bible the hardest. You are the prime example of that. Well, bud, where do you think the Bible has taken me? Do you think I abide by the Bible? I've told you, bud. I don't know what to fucking tell you guys. Do you guys not listen? The Council of Nicaea. It stinks to me because I know that the Catholic Church, or I don't know. I think it's stinky and it's fucking gross and it's disgusting. The Pope is a joke. Like, if any man should be standing up speaking about the fucking elite pedophiles, like that man should have a fucking team of agents trying to find out where the evil is and try and fucking expose it. But no, no. Tell us your confessions. Tell us your confessions. No, Jesus was saying, hey, air your dirty shit out. Take your fucking beatings. And don't be that person anymore. Forgive yourself. Know yourself. Know why you did that. Take responsibility for it. Because you have to forgive yourself. And you should forgive others. You know what I mean? But even Jesus said forgiveness is a gift, right? So not too many people are willing to give forgiveness. Or they are. A lot of them are willing to forgive and forget and forgive and forget and forgive and forget and forgive and forget and take a fucking beating. And take a beating because they won't distance themselves. They won't truly love themselves and distance themselves from the things that are hurting them. Durkee, I'm sorry you feel that way, Carl. Well, Durkee, don't feel bad about anything the way I feel. Because I want the best for you, Durkee. That's all I want. I don't want to be mean to you. But I don't want you to live in a lie, bud. I don't want you to think that you're not a pedo protector when you are. Like, I don't think the world's doing good with God, bud. Nobody stands up for themselves. Nobody stands up for the truth. Carl, you have to admit that you are a true Bible thumper. I use the Bible, bud. Well, how do you learn about Jesus? Like I told you, I didn't go looking for Jesus. I went looking for the God, the Father. And he sent Jesus my way. And God tells me to make my own opinions, but always be open. And I've said right from the get-go about the Bible, but I don't know. We missed the point. That's what I said. Like, there's 10 simple rules, whether you want to believe the Bible or not. I think it's the way to God. You let me know where I'm wrong. but it has the way to God in here. It's 10 simple rules. Then it tells you the guy's coming. Follow. Well, what else is in here? There's a bunch of stories. Gospels. That's what they are. This isn't the gospel. They're the gospels, right? Do you know why they're the gospels? Because they're God's stories. Moses is God's story, and King David's God's story. They're all God's stories. Jeremiah's God's story. They're all stories of men who had to face adversity and they had to wrestle with God in Israel. They had to see that they were living in a fucking lie. God showed them. And you have to be willing to be these characters. You know what I mean? Just like Carl Jung. You guys know Carl Jung? I push Carl Jung a lot. I may not agree with everything he says, but you have to be able to be those archetypes. You know what I mean? To succeed. Don't be fake though. You know what I mean? In order to take that hero's journey, which you have to take to God. But the thing is that you can't want to be anybody else's hero. You can want to help people, but in the end, you're the only one that can save you. And well, you can't let others bring you down because then you don't really save yourself. You're too busy on the bottom trying to save everybody else. But if you save yourself, you're confident that you can stand on your own and you can fight the world if you have to. And you can say, hey, the truth should matter because that's what this thing tells you. 333 times. Holler boys, the truth. What's special about 333, bud? I don't know. Go check her out. I don't know, dude. So yeah. Our and like this is the thing. God, I mean God, not not the Father, but Jesus. He never wanted to be worshipped. He asked us to believe in him. And the Romans thought it was a good idea to make Christianity. So put the onus on Jesus instead of the Father. The worship, which Jesus did not ask for. He said he was a teacher. he talked about the end times. Hey, only God knows. The Father knows. I don't even know, not even the Son. So how in the fuck do all the rest of these fucking idiots out here saying they know everything about the end times? You have to pretty much question them, wouldn't you? If only God knows. But then again, there are some signs that are in the Bible. Are they not? Am I pushing that stuff? Are there signs? Are there signs, holler boys? Are there earthquakes and wars and rumors of wars? And you paying to destroy women and children in Palestine. Is that real, holler boys? Or is that a figment of my imaginations? But hey, bud, you might want to get your imagination station going because, well, you have to have the mind of a child. No, not little bully child like you guys are. I go on thinking all whining like little victims and having tantrums and hating each other. No, the imagination of a child where anything's possible. But you use your adult brain too, you know what I mean? Like try and bring it together with your experience and wisdom. You know what I mean? It's the right side of your brain you got to come into, hillbilly. 3 is the way. Well, it is the way, bud. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, eh? Maybe it's time for humanoids to pick up on the Holy Spirit. Because guess what? Jesus told everybody, the Father and the Son, they're both in you. Come take the adventure of a lifetime. Have a dream. It's not as easy as they say it is. Pick up a cross. And well, the more people that pick up a cross, more people are willing to pick up a cross, and then that load is much less for the people at the bottom. You know what I mean? They get to hit the top fast because, well, they learn the lessons from the others carrying their crosses to convince them to carry their cross at any cost. You know what I mean? Maybe we could teach our children's children because to be big and strong in the truth and always stand for the truth. And then the world would be a much better place, wouldn't it, Hillbilly? We wouldn't have all this island business. Wouldn't have all this war business. Like, what do you think? Thou shalt not kill. Is that a thing? If you back your country, USA, USA, are you backing killing? Does that put you in a bad place? Does that give you karma you really don't want? Would that cook your ass? Would that get you moving? Would that get you? Like, I don't understand what your guys' problem is with the truth. See, and I've talked about nothing significant. Just fed off the devil. That's it. Hadn't talked about anything I wanted to talk about. Oh, here. Well, we got everybody here. It's been an hour. Hey, that's a quick hour. Did he and his buddies finger your starfish? What are you talking about, hillbilly? Mad Max, show me where Creek Squad hurt you, buddy. Huh. Well, Creek Squads went out and tried to hurt a lot of people there, hillbilly. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they just run out and lie and make shit up about people. Like, are you not paying attention? Hey, bud. Ryan Upchurch has you under a spell. Wake up, little buddy. Wake up. I do love you, hillbilly. I want you and Harley Davidson to grow old together in a better world, bud. You know what I mean? Could you imagine you and Harley in a better world, or did you and Harley break up? Harley didn't go back to that other guy, right? He seemed like a bit of a I can't even remember what his name is, but yeah, so hey, you guys want to take her to Marwood there, right? Old Uncle Will likes to do that. So Hey, so let me explain John Wall for a minute. Now, John Wall is a much nicer person than all you folks. He wouldn't go out lying about on people unless, he really had to. He wouldn't do it out of the pleasure that they all fucking if you can provide your own, thank God you're able to, hillbilly, because one day you might not be able to. Hey, little Penny, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you didn't listen to Casey the cat. She, they might be, I don't know. I don't know why they want you to hate me, but I don't want you to follow me or anything like that. But hey, I just want you to love yourself, and that's through Christ, okay? So don't let these guys deter you because I don't want you to follow me. But hey, if you want, I can try and point you in the direction of some better crowds. If you don't like me, you can go hang out with some because I'm afraid you're going to lose yourself in their stupidity. Because I do see hope for you. You do have questions, and that that takes it at least a mind of your own a bit. You know what I mean? I don't know her. I hate no one. And thanks. Have a good day. God bless. I don't hate no one either, but when you see idiots don't participate in their stupidity. It's just bad news because they'll just bring you down. But hey, always listen to somebody though. Like you should take Casey the cat at her word and say, "Hey, Casey," because show me where Carl intentionally tried driving into a whole group of people. Because maybe that's why he went to the hospital and they didn't want to tell him because he couldn't even recognize the fact that he was that evil. He was rushing into a group of people. He's one of those people. But he's out of the hospital now because, well, poor mental Carl. It's weird. It's weird. The shit you people come up with. But anyways, just so you know, little Penny, eventually I do have somewhere around here, I do have the gentleman's statement that ran me off the fucking road, and I will do a little road thing where I do a video and we go by his statement and we see if it's possible I could do that. You know what I mean? If that's what you wanted to think that the world is, I'm not out there trying to drag people over. Because we got the video too to prove, and that once you see the video, then you can get like if I do the video of reenacting what he did and getting up to the speed that he did. Then when we show the video, then there's solid proof, and I don't know what Casey's gonna do. She's still gonna stay on the devil's dick and hate me. That's what Casey's gonna do. She's gonna do whatever Uncle Will tells her to do, like a good little monkey. Hey, Casey, if you're out there, hey, good little monkey. Uncle Will's little monkeys. HB, you're a monkey. HB, you're a monkey. You're an Uncle Will monkey. Hey, how's it feel to know that Uncle Bill's brain is in your brain? How many brains do you need to have in your brain? Holler Boys Association. You got George Soros, Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, Uncle Will, Ryan Upchurch. Everybody but Jesus, brother. Get Jesus in there, and the rest will leave. Those demons will flee out of your head, bud. You will no longer protect pedophiles. You're a big, strong man. If you see something that you think God would want you to identify, you'll stand up and you'll identify that. And you'll have conversations with that problem and say, hey, everybody, you listen to them and you listen to me, and let's find out where the problem may be. What do we all think? Well, nobody will ever be able to tell me what to do or who to like. Well, that's good, little Penny. That's the way everybody should be. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like me. Nobody has to like me. But unfortunately, you have to love me in order to go with God. The way I love Uncle Will. I do love Uncle Will and I want the best for him. And it hurts me so bad to see him hurting this bad to fucking try and hurt me. I don't know what happened to him. He is a real sausage brain, little Penny. To me, he missed me in it. Then again, I'm not a regular humanoid. I'm a Heyoka. I do things backwards. You know what I mean? I come at people with the truth. And then we can be nice to one another once we're in the truth. And we know. Oh, man. Lord for life. Why do you hate working? Home doing drugs and your YouTube not helping your woman out. Well, would you like to talk to my woman? I do please. I I do the laundry. I don't know what to tell you. I do get frustrated, and I because after a while, you see you clean up, someone just comes in and one can summarize today's top headlines. Now, anyways, that was a pop up somewhere else. Anyways, I can't remember. What were we talking about there, bud? Helping your woman out. Well, I do. I think I think you know what I mean. But hey, she doesn't cook dinner very often. But I will tell you, I wasn't feeling well yesterday, and she did cook dinner last night. I didn't ask her to. She could have woke me up and I would have cooked dinner because it is my responsibility. But she let me sleep and she cooked some tacos for everybody. So yeah, but as far as the drugs, bud, I don't know what to tell you. I know Uncle Will's trying to tell you guys I'm a junkie, and it's because it's so readily available in BC here. But here's the deal, Copper Top. Would Uncle Will be willing to do drug test? We can both do a drug test, right? We can film ourselves going into a facility, getting it done properly. Would he be willing to do that, eh? What is Uncle Will on and what is Carl on? Eh? Eh? See, Uncle Will thinks I'm on crack because I'm on the Holy Spirit and I don't give a fuck about his devil spirit. And I'm willing to fight his spirit all over the place because I know it's not his spirit, it's the devil's spirit. And if we can get him with the Holy Ghost, then, well, he'll be a whole better spirit. And, well, wouldn't that be fantastic to see a shit turn like Uncle Will turn? And I'm telling you, it will be hard on those of you who love Uncle Will to watch his brain go insane because, well, that's what happens when you have to understand who you are and the effects that you have on the universe. Uncle Will is much more special than he gives himself credit for. You do have lots of power, bud. The things that you do and say do have an impact on the universe, on many different people, on many different stages, Uncle Will, because it reverberates throughout the universe, bud. So if you affect somebody and then they affect somebody else and then they affect somebody else, and it's a whole wave of shit, eh? So when you spread lies, bud, they just that's what's caused our own matrix. I think we are in the matrix, but I think we've caused it for ourselves, bud. She's a web of lies that nobody wants to fucking get out of because, well, we feel comfortable in the web of lies. And we have to try and get ourselves out and work hard to get ourselves out of the web that the spider has us in currently. Hey, Copper Top, pick up that dog shit. Well, buddy boy, buddy boy, would you like to talk about that? Would you like to talk about that one? Because I got proof positive. Because there was a statement about something about my dog shitting on the floor downstairs, right? And I always cleaned it up and I was pissed off and fucking screamed about it because I'm like, this ain't my fucking dog. He ain't fucking doing this. I know who the fuck's doing it. This is fucking bullshit. This is your guys' fucking dogs. And well, guess what? My dog got killed. My dog ain't here no more. And guess what? There's still a motherfucker who shits in the floor downstairs every chance he fucking gets. You know what I mean? So, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Pick up your dog shit. I don't have a dog anymore, asshole. This is, well, I do. The family's dogs, but Kaner, he was my bro. That was my guy. I had to take every fucking responsibility for him, and he was a dick too, so it was hard. But I loved him because at least he was a real. You know, and he showed me who the fuck he was. I think that fucker's the only one that loved me in this world. Oh, my grandma. I'm a grandma's boy there, Copper Top. She taught me about that blood thing. Don't worry about the blood. Let them bleed the blood, honey. It's better to be with water. Best thing that ever happened to me, that woman. She wasn't my blood there, fucking Copper Top. Amazing woman she was. My dad failed, so she fucking taught me how to be a man. And a woman, have compassion and be wise and want to do the right things. Then bring that male on and then take the action. Be Action Jackson. But not have to be violent, you know what I mean? Just use your brain. Outsmart the stupidity. 'Cause like I said, stupidity and ignorance is just a sign of Satan. It's not that powerful, it's really fucking stupid. But unfortunately, it likes to run and hide and lie and use its control and power that it's convinced the rest of the fucking meatheads to fucking bow down to them and whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna try and do a show later where we actually talk about stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, we were gonna talk about John Wall. We'll save that for later. This was an hour and 15 minutes, but, Little Penny, if you're still hanging out, have a good day. You too, HB. I love you. I want you out of your stupidity. The Lord for life. I love you too, bud, but you're abiding by the wrong Lord. You're with the Sith Lord, buddy. Come to the light. Come to the good side. Just don't go to the false positive. Don't be a fucking positive patty over there. You're in fucking Dagburn dancing in fucking positivity. Don't fucking do that. Don't fool yourself to think that you're doing good with God if you're not. You had that dog killed because you wouldn't take care of it. I remember the cage, Carl. You kept him in all the time. Hey, Jay, if you think I was, oh, you can take that to God, bud. If you think I was mean and anything to my dog, no, I did have a cage because, like I said, he was a bit of a dick, bud. So if you were leaving the house, you had to fucking cage him up. You know what I mean? Because he would fucking destroy anything he could get his hands on, his little paws on. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're an idiot. Now you want people to think that I fucking hated my animal and I fucking treated him like shit. What is wrong with you, Jay? The bodyguard of the elite pedophiles? What the fuck is your malfunction, fruitcake? Coming over here fucking trying to paint a picture of what? Hey, buddy, do you have any proof? Hey? Do you have any proof? Because I'll tell you, I did put my dog in the cage because you couldn't leave him home alone. Destroy, destroy, destroy is what he would do. You ever see any dogs have that problem? Is it a crime to cage them up so you fucking don't destroy your house and you don't give the animal away because you still fucking love them? And I had that dog killed. You might want to watch your fucking mouth, buddy, because that dog meant a lot to me and you're trying to hurt my feelings and use my dog against me. That's not right. You're trying to hurt me, bud, because you're hurting. There's something deep and sick inside of you. Are you a pedophile? Are you protecting yourself, Jay? Because I don't understand your guys' fascination with not wanting to ask questions or using Satan's tools against them. Or maybe you're just fucking with them. What is wrong with you, Jay? Speak your mind, Jay. Why? Why do you want the pedophiles to run wild, eh? Bodyguard? Huh? Huh? What are you doing out there, Jay? Should we be concerned about you, Jay? Have you brought attention to yourself, Jay? Why do you want to protect the pedophiles so hard, Jay? Look, you and Uncle Will, and HB and Copper Top and Casey the cat. Are you guys part of a fucking pedophile operation that you don't want uncovered? What's your malfunctions? Why? Why this obsession with standing with the pedophiles, not wanting to know if they're pedophiles? It could free a lot of our brains, right? I've heard it from a lot of you is that you think Bill Gates is like not a good dude, but you want to do nothing and stay silent. And is there a reason for it, Jay? Has Bill Gates promised you something? Hey? A full subscription to Pedophiles R Us? Is that what you're getting out of this? Hey, Jay? I remember the video you posted of your wife chasing you through the street because you didn't take. Oh, fuck, bud. Is that what you took out of that video, bud? No, like I said, I wasn't home, so I had my dog in the cage, and someone was chasing me all over town with my dog. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, I don't know. That was not like I was really asking for help. You know what I mean? Like there was a narcissist in full fucking mode, and I was losing my mind trying to get away to fucking have some time by myself. But I don't know what to tell you. That was a really bad situation, and somehow you want to turn that around on me? Why don't you show everybody the full video and show them how terrible I was? And I was trying to run away. I was trying to be alone for a minute so I could collect my own fucking thoughts and use my own fucking brain and document it at the same fucking time. But no, you took the documentation and used it against me, shit turd. It was there for a reason, not for you to make up your own shit. You're with Satan, Jay. Jay, there's a hell, buddy. Is there? I don't know. I just said there is, but I don't really know if there is. But do you think there is? Because if you think there is, you should be concerned about your brain and where it's currently taking you. It's going with Jay. He's a big elite pedophile protector too. Copper top. Pedo protector. Jay. Jay and Copper top. Well, buddy, I'm the Energizer Bunny, and well, the Copper top sucks. Copper top, you've been out energized. You're fucking faltering, bud. You're faltering in Satan, bud. You're in a false positive, and sooner or later, your charge will fucking extinguish because you want to pick Satan. You want to pick Satan. Here comes Holler Boys Association in to come pick up and stand up for his boyfriend, Copper Top. Do you want Copper Top? Does Copper Top wear? Hey, Copper Top, did you wear ladies' panties to get into, well, this thing you're into with Uncle Will? Hey, did you wear the lady panties? Did you fall for his mind games? And now he has blackmail on you, and now you have to come to his aid and protect him at all costs and all the pedophiles. Is it that you really don't want to stand up for Bill Gates, but this is really an Uncle Will thing? Oh my God. Surely you don't abuse your best friend. Well, bud, I surely didn't abuse my dog because that was my fucking best friend. But although, like I've said, I did find one decent human being, but that I think of. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Maybe behind my back he's a fucking shit turd, but I don't think so. My boy Corey. Remember the one I told you that fuck when I went off on mental leave for fucking pushing buttons? Well, Corey, he had the same job as me in the maintenance department. And while I warned him he was gonna go off too, and well, and he didn't tell me he was going off. And I just lucky guess for Carl. Corey went off mental, and well, guess what he says? He's still fucked up from it. Because you narcissistic little fucks leave an imprint in people's brains for a fucking lifetime. You keep them down. And there's no keeping them down no more because I'm going to lift them. I'm going to lift the ones that you keep down all the fucking time. And your day's over, motherfuckers. You and all your all your elite pedo friends and all you twisted narcissistic fucks. Hope you had a good time, Holler Boys. Enjoy your upchurch. Well, he gave you the skin ride of a life, didn't you? You bought his fucking stupidity. He warned you. I know MK Ultra. I got the books. The whole time he was using it on you. Didn't he tell you guys? I don't know what this is about. Maybe you guys should find out. I don't know how long ago now, but at one time he said, hey, I took this course, this brain course, and well, I'm unbeatable. I'm unstoppable. I'll rise to the top no matter what. Do you think he went to the same place Ariana Grande went? Where do these people go to gain all this great brain power and believe in their own stupidity? Because that's probably maybe what it is. He says he took a ninja course in brain. Do they have people that they're training to be unstoppable and believe their own shit? And has a church been mind controlled? I don't know. Like, these are just things that I think they're holler boys. He said it. He said he went and took brain training, not me. What kind was it? Was B. Luce's father involved? Did he hook them up with the course? Who knows, eh? Was it B. Luce's idea? Are Upchurch and B. Luce furries together? And that's why B. Luce is still part of the goose. Because if B. Luce let the information loose, Upchurch loses squirrel nuts. I don't know if they're furries. Fuck. Patty, like I said, when you throw something out to the universe, you better make sure she's not a lie, because now Patty wants me to think it's a delusion, not a lie. A delusion. Patty never ever said that. But then we got Dagburn saying that she did say that. Hey Jay, hey Jay, hey Jay. Hey Jay, cover top. Carl, time to take your meds. Your mind is bouncing off the whites again. Yeah, I know, but it's really out of control, isn't it? What the fuck is Carl talking about? My brain hurts. Well, I'm talking about getting with Christ. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys go. Too much trying to convince you guys how to get to the truth and shit like that. And accept who you are. And that's the only way to fucking be reborn. I don't know. Okay. Bye, guys. End stream. You're listening. And